We are now live right here, playing the intro. Well, we don't even have the song going. It's been so long.
I know it's been a while,
I
hasn't
know
it?
it really has, dude. Oh no. Oh well. Welcome on in. We're about to. There it is. We are here finally.
The sound of the devil's fall.
No, that wasn't the one I wanted to
Oh,
play. Our intro.
Was that our music?
There it is.
There it is. Turn down the computer.
Turn down a little bit. There we go. All right. Well, just you and me in here right now, baby. So I am not worried about it.
Yeah, let me text Taint, see what's up with him.
Absolutely.
Okay. You there, Taint? All right. Then, hey, listen, this is part of chaos.
Oh,
I love that that's our excuse, no matter what happens.
It's in the title.
And I'll be honest, it makes me feel better too. Oh, it's just chaos. That's our brand. But I do think and I do believe that at some point here, I'm going to read you guys the most profitable podcasts out there and how much they made last year.
Okay.
I've got the top 20, and I'm going to say at least, and I know a lot of these podcasts. I don't know them personally, but I know a lot of these podcasts, and they're grifters. We might have to go the grifter route.
Oh yeah. What are we thinking? Supplements?
Yeah, or not, whatever, maybe boner pills or politics. I don't know. One of the things we got to do.
Well, gas station boner pills, you can hardly go wrong with.
Yes. I'm also trying to find this video that I wanted to give you.
All right.
Of what I ran into the other day out in the park.
Ooh.
I don't see that. Let me see here. Recently deleted. Let me do this. View album. Okay, use password. Sorry, everybody.
No, it's all right. Hey, it's chaos.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to bring this down.
All right.
I'm going to put it in our studio. And I've got a fun story as well, something that happened.
I also would like to put this up real quick. Wait, is this the one? Where'd you go, Terry?
There we go. I pushed the wrong thing. I was trying to add the video file. Here we go. Video file. There we go.
I want to say hi to Matt Hunt. He said he's going to take a 5-hour energy and hang out tonight. So I appreciate it.
Oh, nice, Matt. Good picture.
Great guy.
All right. Let's see here.
Tell me when you want that added in too.
And pretty soon here, I've not heard from Tane or even people. Are we even live? Are people joining us yet?
Yes, we have 12 people there. Everyone's been kind of quiet. So if you're a dog, why don't you chime in and let us know that we're not alone? Because sometimes Terry and I get scared,
There we go. Hello, Sean. Good to see you. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate it. Hey,
absolutely.
I got my hair cut.
You did. You took down the big wig.
I took down the wildness a little bit, and it's weird because the girl who cuts my hair, she was very disappointed that I wanted to cut it.
Yeah, dude, my beard guy Pip. Like when I tried to say, "Hey, I'd like a little bit of my beard taken down," dude, he acted like, "Oh, you want to just kick me in the nuts? Is that what you want to do?"
Exactly. Hello, Mary had a little lamb. Hello, Sasan. Good to see you. Good to see the doinks.
Sasan and I recently became Facebook friends. Very, very nice dude.
Sasan's one of the best. He's the best out there.
Yeah. So I'm trying to find this picture now. I'm not sure why it's not showing up here, but
which picture?
I had a picture with some more donk pictures. Anyway, so would you like, while we wait for Tane, would you like me to play this video?
Yes, this video comes with a story. Okay, so just listen closely to the song that's being played. Okay, Sherry and I were walking in the park. Mm-hmm. And we came across this group of people just playing instruments.
All right.
And this is what it was.
All right, here we go.
Just a drop of water.
Kansas.
Okay, that's Kansas Dust in the Wind.
Right.
So Sherry and I are very good friends with a guy that was in that band.
Oh, that was playing right there?
Yeah, Billy Greer. No, in the band Kansas.
Oh, okay.
So Sherry made me take that video
Oh, no.
and said, let's text this to Billy, who was just retired from the band after 30 years.
Okay.
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 So I said right here in my text to him, you can see it right here.
Yeah.
Says, want me to sue these hacks?
Oh, you said that.
Yeah. And he came back with this.
What did he
By
say?
the way, he came back with, yes, Terry, sue the bastards. That's probably one of the worst versions of Dust in the Wind I've ever heard, except for the one that I did in your studio in Jacksonville when we had a trumpet solo.
Holy shit. The shade got thrown all over the fucking room in that one. You suck. These guys suck. I don't like any of this.
It's so funny.
Oh, man.
I love playing jokes on my friends. I just love doing it and, sending them things like that.
Yeah.
And it's like they never see it coming, and you should see it coming with me. That's the worst part. You should see this stuff. You should know that if you're getting a text from me or a phone call from me that's not a normal situation,
Mm-hmm.
it's going to be something weird's going to be attached to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, here's one from our time out there. That was a lot of fun, of course. There's Rich, the Donk original right there.
Yeah, look at that.
I mean, what you can't convey in that picture, this is from your Jacksonville.
That's Rich.
Yeah. And what you can't convey is just how hot it is right there. I mean,
and I believe Rich went to he messaged me today. He was going to a restaurant in Jacksonville, so I don't know if he'll even be with us right now because he's probably doing that. But good to see everybody here. I'm sorry I'm not on a mic. I had to go upstairs to do this one because
now is that because you're getting stuff worked on, or what's happening?
Something's happening in my studio right now that I just can't do. We got an Airbnb here down there, and I don't want them to have to listen to my shit.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Okay, I thought you were getting the professional layout installed today. Perhaps.
No, not yet. Hey, happy birthday, Chris! Good to see you, buddy. Chris Cash's 46th birthday. Hello, Casey. Good to see you. I love her.
The Mac is back. Yeah, Casey's awesome. She's one of the ones I just really miss, of course. So for viewers here and whatever, we've had some really big news on my end of the media landscape, only because I've been told so many times by people like Terry and Lex, and you haven't worked in radio until you've been fired at least once. Now, I haven't been fired. Let me just be really clear about that. But
yes,
we came to work and we were told, hey, there's a meeting at 9 a.m. on Wednesday, all hands on deck. It's like, ooh, okay. And of course, we get a side note from our operations guys like, hey, shirts on, no hard cursing in the hallways. We got some people in town, right? So it's
yeah.
So everyone's like, anyway, the president of the company came. Essentially, we're merging with another media group. It's another family media group.
Yeah,
but, we're going from somewhere from we're 4 stations, they're 5 stations, so it'll be a place with 9. And of course, there's going to be some growth and stuff, and this is going to take place over a long period of time. And that's really all I know. I don't know any more than anyone else, but I've been asked. I told you guys. I mean, it's so funny. You guys knew. I mean, I was getting texts, and you guys all have the same industry. News outlets or whatnot. And I'm like, what does this mean? I'm like, I don't know. But here's the thing. As we were saying before on there, I think I'm going to be fine. And the best part is, I know I'm going to be fine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
whatever happens is going to be fine.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's funny because people always told me that, like, you're not in radio. When you get fired for the first time, that's when you're officially in radio. And I'm like, I've never bought into that.
Yeah.
Because it sucks. And I've been, I guess I've been fired a few times, but it wasn't like that,
Right.
So, I just think that for somebody who's been doing this job for so long that I've been doing, change is important, and there's a lot of change that happens, whether it's staff changes on my show, or where we're located, or whatever. Just or the way you deliver the show technologically. You just got to roll with the shit, man. In life, you just got to roll with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do your best. You're going to be fine.
Oh yeah. And I'm not too, like I said, I am very fortunate. I'm in the position that this is a real passion project for me, because I was able to retire from the fire department, right? So it's like, and I've got this chance to build something with you guys and go now on a trip with you. It's like it's all kismet, man. It's all supposed to be. Yeah.
It's all good. I'm going to try to call Taint. For those of you brand new to the show, there's usually 3 of us here.
Yeah, someone else wears Lex. Well, let's go get. Well, here's the thing. Lex needed some time.
I'm calling Taint right now.
All right.
Let's see what he says. Oh, it went right to voicemail. Oh, Taint, come on. He was in on the talk. He was ready to go.
Yeah, we talked about it yesterday, today. Here's the best. We gotta have this bet here. Is it that he got the time wrong in terms of Pacific, Western, Midwest, or straight to voicemail? Maybe he's having sex.
You know what? There's possibilities of that as well.
Yeah.
But, and I'll never, that's probably the one excuse that I will accept from any of my friends, male or female. Sorry, I couldn't make it. I was having sex. Yeah. But he will not win the Tainto Award. You're right, JD. We had the Tainto Award a long time ago.
Explain what the Tainto Award.
The Tainto would be, I think it was after every show. We had this big thing that would hang around our neck, and Taint would give the award to who was the best person of the show that day.
I love that he's issuing.
I loved it, but that was before everybody on our show took everything too personal.
Oh yeah.
So it was good. So
Chris makes a great point. Yes, sex is important.
It is, Chris, and especially on your birthday. I will not be jerking you off.
Not yet.
Not yet. Listen, for some of the money like these guys I'm about to read, Baker, it's ridiculous. I wanted to save this for when Taint is here, to be honest.
Well, he might jump in. We never know. So when I went there and visited with you guys, what's wild is, remember how we teased Taint about his Iraqi prison, studio at his house, right? It always looks like he's, like when he's staying overseas, it's always these like beautiful hotels.
Yeah.
Back at his house, he always looked like he was about to say like "Death to America." I stayed in that room when I was with you guys.
Nice.
It's a lot nicer than he makes it portray.
It doesn't photograph as well, huh?
No, it doesn't. It's a nice little office. So before we get to your thing, I got one for you because Taint's not Gen X. Leslie always gets on my case saying I'm terrible about movies. I haven't seen shit just because I haven't seen Weird Science. But I'm Gen X. So I found this and sent it to her. And I wanted to get your take on it because you're Gen X too, aren't you? Or are you a little bit? Are you a boomer?
I'm like right on that border. Yeah.
Okay. So here's a bunch of movies, the most universally seen movies I found, right?
Yes.
I got 24 out of 25 on this.
Well, let me take a look here. Breakfast Club, seen it.
Yeah.
Back to the Future, yes. The Goonies, yes. Ferris Bueller, obviously many times. E.T., Ghostbusters, Karate Kid, Star Wars, Raiders of the Lost Ark, Top Gun, Grease, Vacations, the Empire. Okay, I've seen all of those so far in the left column.
Okay.
Rocky, all the Rockies I've seen. The Outsiders. I don't know if I've seen The Outsiders.
That's the one that I do not have on my list. And of course, everyone knows that it's, Stay Golden Pony Boy, right?
Yeah.
There's Hoppy. There you are.
All right, Hoppy's in town. Hey, Hoppy, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. By the way, Daniel, it says, miss the daily calls and advice. They're on the way back, Daniel. We had some technical issues with all of that and moving studios and finding a lot of people, and this sounds like a weird excuse. It's really strange. A lot of radio stations no longer serve landlines anymore. It's very expensive. When you have 6 landlines or 12 caller lines coming in,
Yeah.
They're a good $300-400 each a month.
Wow.
And so a lot of them aren't serving landlines anymore. So we have now just found a way recently of a way to make all that happen again. So I appreciate your comment,
Yeah.
and I'm letting you know things are going to get back to normal here.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Outside Poltergeist, yes. Dirty Dancing, Caddyshack, Fast Time, Stand By Me, Indiana Jones, Princess Bride, Footloose, 60 Canada. Yeah, that's the only.
Chime in, Donks loves Spaceballs. Sasan says, "Don't forget." Hey, I actually just read the other day. There's talks of a Spaceball, the second one, and Rick Moranis is going to be in it. Was that you guys talking about it the other day?
We were talking about that the other day, but then again, so was everybody else.
No, but you were saying something like it was like the dark helmet thing and all that, and I think it was you saying on the Lex and Terry show, you're like, you've done all this stuff, all this acting across your career, and you're known for Dark Helmet and Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or whatever.
Yeah. That's it.
Once bit. So I've seen them all except The Outsider. So I told Leslie, you know what? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Of all those, although, are there some that you can see several times or have, if it's on? I always grade them like this. If it's on, I don't change the channel. Like Shawshank.
Yes. Breakfast Club for sure. Back to the Future, on the borderline. The Goonies. Now, I drive through the town that the Goonies was shot in all the time to go see family.
Is that Astoria?
In Astoria, in Oregon.
Yeah.
And I drive through that town all the time. Ferris Bueller, I would watch that all the time. Let's say that
was sad.
What's that?
E.T. was sad, man. I remember crying a lot as a kid watching that.
I wouldn't watch it. I mean, I wouldn't watch any of these over again, except Caddyshack. I could repeat every line in Caddyshack. Yep. But there are still movies out right now that I watch anytime they're on, and one of them is like Birdcage.
I love the Birdcage,
and it seems to be on all the time.
Agador, what's his name? Agador is like
Agador Spartacus.
Yes, she work hard for the money. Oh man, I could probably. So I'll watch Top Gun if it's on. So I can quote that one. Caddyshack, absolutely. And of the rest of Christmas Vacation, I play them through the year. Like I play that at Christmas time every time. It used to be on heavy rotation before streaming on my DVD player. Ferris Bueller's is great only for the iconic lines. I think we like movies like that when we can quote them or it takes us back to a time that we remember, right?
And you look at this and you look at one of the biggest dickheads in all of, movies is in a couple of these. He's in Caddyshack. He's also, we're talking Christmas Vacation, Chevy Chase.
Biggest dickhead.
One of the biggest dickheads in all of show business, yet he's in a couple of our favorite movies.
I know. Well, and I read somewhere, and you probably have had interactions with it. I think when we had talked about it, God, I know I've done a lot of drugs. In Caddyshack during the filming, apparently Bill Murray and Chevy Chase hated each other so much. The only time they were ever together on set was that one scene in the apartment when he was playing golf, playthrough or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's what I read.
I read a thing today on the Lex and Terry show about Chevy Chase, and he was Bill Murray punched him in the face backstage on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
And this is before they just did the whole thing. So it was, before they went live, it was great.
That's actually great. I've heard so many things about Bill Murray. Like we never know, right? Like I've heard that he has a flip phone. Like you can't get a hold of him. He doesn't have voicemail, all kinds of wildness.
Yes. I don't want to say I'm good friends with Bill Murray, but I know Bill. Yeah. I mean, if he walked by, he would say, "Hey, Terry," that type of thing. I've had some really incredible times with him, and I find him to be a very special guy.
Yeah.
And if you catch him on a bad day, we all have bad days, but if you catch him on a bad day, he, you just know. Don't bother the guy. He's a huge celebrity. You got to remember, everywhere a guy like that goes, everybody knows who he is. Everybody wants a picture with him. That's why he likes showing up unannounced and being super cool. If you have not watched, I think it's called Being Bill Murray or the Bill Murray, whatever. It's a documentary. Watch that. It is fantastic.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
really,
and it's one of those love the artist, and same kind of thing. Like I even saw, low key doing this. I was having a talk with Sarah down there, and we were talking about a few things, and inevitably, people want to hang out. I mean, the streets of Jacksonville were shouting her name when she went running with Tate, which I thought was hilarious. And but it was hard to have a conversation because people want to see her, meet her, and talk to her about all this stuff. So I can only imagine. I've heard that about Will Ferrell too. I just watched a really good podcast with him and Amy Poehler. She has that show, Cool Hang or A Good Hang, and it's really cool because she's like interviews everybody. And Will Ferrell is one of those. Did I tell you my Will Ferrell Grant Wistrom story?
no, but I did listen to that exact podcast you're talking about.
Oh yeah, what did you think of it?
I love Amy's podcast, and anytime she has a Saturday Night Live person on, I listen.
Yes,
and I like that they're I think it was a good podcast.
Yeah, it's always a good show. So here's my Will Ferrell story. 3 degrees away. So Grant Wistrom, who played in Nebraska, Rams, Seahawks, we ended up being just very good friends. And this isn't a name drop because I don't know shit about football, but just a wonderful person. He told me a story one time. Will Ferrell went to USC or UCLA. It was the Trojans. That's
USC.
USC. So apparently it was, and I think that's where Will Ferrell went, right?
I think Will Ferrell did go to USC. Yes.
Yeah. So it was a USC Nebraska football game, and Will Ferrell came to the game. He's a big supporter. Grant had already moved on to the NFL or whatever, so all those people are staying in that hotel. I don't even know what it is, somewhere in Lincoln. And he sees Will coming up to him or walking by, and Will Ferrell looks and goes, "Grant Wistrom, way to go," right? And he's like, I was so starstruck, right? He's like, he knew my name, and I was just like, bah, bah, bah.
Yeah.
And then he goes, he says, I couldn't think of anything to say. He's like, oh, thanks, dude. Can I grab a picture with you? And Will Ferrell's like, nah, and just walked on.
No, we're good.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah,
And he said, he's used to people knowing who he was, and he's like, I just got clocked by Will Ferrell.
Yeah, we sent Dee to LA. There was some Will Ferrell movie, I forgot what it was, and they did the press junket where they flew one of our people out just to go interview him.
Yeah.
And we sent Dee to go do it, and Dee said he was great. He said he had a real good time with him.
Yeah, well, and he's a consummate professional. One of the things he said on that interview, and I really appreciated this, and this is one of the reasons I actually love Chaos. I love, because this is after hours, man. If we make it, we make it. If we don't, Taint's, maybe they flew into Iran. Who knows?
Yeah.
But it's going to be okay, right? We don't have sponsors. So I don't feel here that I have to be on, if that makes sense.
No, not at all. You don't. I mean, we're here with our friends. The people in the chat room are here all the time.
Those
it's
are
great
people.
to see their faces. I recognize almost every damn name.
Yeah.
And I look forward to this every time we come on. And that to me is the show.
Yeah, and that was what I got out of that interview Ferrell had with Poehler, was like, people always expect me to be on, but I'm a dad, I'm a guy, it's like,
yeah.
And also I understand the trained monkey. Maybe the dogs can chime in here too. I'll ask you this, Terry. Have you ever been asked in your capacity as a world-class celebrity to perform for a family member or something in the person? Because, I'm sure the persona in Lex and Terry, like Terry's Terry. Like you're very genuine and authentic. But again, speaking to the on thing, have you ever been asked to, like, hey, my kid's bar mitzvah is happening, could you come do something?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have. And a lot of them expect me just to do it because I'm there. I don't like it if I'm there and they'll hand me a microphone and go, hey, get up there and have some fun. I'm like, no, I don't want to do that,
Yes.
But
yes.
The one that I did, Sherry's father, when he was alive, we went and visited him. He was in Virginia.
Okay.
And they were doing this barbecue, raising money for some political guy, some senator or something who was there. Mm-hmm. And I know nothing about politics, still don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
Although I might pitch something to you here in a second. So they wanted me to MC this raffle and to do some comedy, to do and it was like 2 p.m. First of all, not a good time to do comedy.
Right.
It was outdoors, not a good time to do comedy. But I said yes.
Okay.
I'm on stage, and I said, because I knew nothing about politics, I said, hey, Senator. And I point to him, the first time I've ever seen you with your pants on. Thinking that was going to be a funny joke.
That is a funny joke, yeah.
Nothing from the crowd. And afterwards, Sherry's dad took me aside and went, dude, he got arrested for exposing himself.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
And I go, and you're giving me shit? You're raising money for that guy?
Yeah. He's our best choice. What?
So yes, to answer your question, doesn't happen all the time, but yeah, I mean, people know that I'm fairly quiet, especially in big crowds. I get a little overwhelmed. Hey, Rich, how was
Rich
dinner
is in
tonight?
here.
How was
Rich
dinner
just-
tonight, Rich? He was eating over at one of Chef Tom Gray's places tonight.
Yeah, that's what's Rich. And then Matt chimed in too. We got a picture with Matt coming in here. Well, let me. That's what's great to do right there. I dig that. So my mom's birthday is turning 80, and thanks to my, and this is gonna sound crazy, my ex-wife. Look at Tate. I got a text from Tate. You see that? Shit. You guys, I'm up.
Yes.
Can you translate Tate?
I'll text him back while you.
Anyway, so mom's turning 80. I decided it's time to, spend the money, go out, be there, be part of it. And, and so the thing is, I love my mom to death. I love my parents. But when they would bring me out, then you feel obligated a little bit, right? Like, well, I can't believe you're going to go over here and see these. I mean, we are really excited to see you here. My mom is the cruise director on the Guild trip. And I love her dearly. I do. But part of why I'm a people pleaser. So I said, I'm coming out. But I tried to get my step in. Don't tell mom.
All right. You froze up on my end anyway.
Oh, I was just saying, I tried to make it a surprise. Told my stepdad, don't say anything. Next day, my mom calls. She's like, hey, you're coming out. I'm like, shit. And then she decides she's like, well, I'm going to do a harbor party cruise then for my birthday. I'm like, well, Mom, wonderful. Whatever you want. You're 80. I love you. I'm excited to come see you, even though it's a short trip. And she's like, oh, awesome. And next day, I fucking knew this was coming. So, you do those game night things where you MC. I'm like, yeah. Would you be willing to do one on the harbor cruise? Like a game night? And I could be your sidekick.
You know what? That's a wish that she saw you perform and said, I would love that. That is actually very sweet.
It is. And I'm like, yeah, we're going to do Cards Against Humanity, BDSM style for you and your 80-year-old friends.
Yeah, that's good.
But I got to tell you, I wanted to say at first, Mom, I'm just there to see you. I want to see you. Like, I don't want to be on. I just want to be you. And then Mom goes to the hospital. Stepdad goes, well, your mother went to the hospital. I was repairing a broken water line, so I couldn't get there fast. And she was going to need a pacemaker. And I'm such a dick. I care about Mom. Hey, you okay? Love you. Maybe this pacemaker will fuck up the party thing. And we can just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I could just see her. And she told her doctor, I have my 80th birthday and I'll be very inconvenienced if I'm dead before it. And I have to be there. My son's putting on a game show.
Oh, boy. She had something to live for, see?
I don't want to do it, man. And I love her. Like, what? They're there for her. They're there
when
for
is
her.
This?
Huh?
When is it?
Oh, I'm flying out soon, dude. It's August 8th.
And where to?
Morro Bay. Well, she's in Cayucas, California. I'm going to fly to Santa Barbara, visit my brothers.
Okay.
And then drive up to Cayucas, and then this is in the Morro Bay Harbor. And I just keep thinking of like The Office where they had the booze cruise. I'm like, I'm just gonna totally.
I'm not going to lecture you.
No, I don't want to lecture. I want your opinion. I
understand your feelings by all that, but do you think she's really going to be upset? And by the way, thank you, Rich, for the update. That's great. He had at Chef Tom's Gray's place town hall tonight.
Oh, yeah,
fantastic restaurant.
Very cool.
You met Chef Tom.
I did. What a nice guy.
Yep.
Oh, Caleb. So, okay, what was your advice?
The thing is that she really wants you to do it,
Mhm.
and I think that there'll be plenty of time to be alone and hang out with her.
Yeah.
And just limit the game time.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
game's
yeah.
only going to be an hour. That's
Yeah.
it.
That's
And
it.
you know, or maybe you could actually talk her into doing it if you're going to be around with family. Maybe you host a game night with her with family or something.
Yeah, yeah. I again love my mom, and so I'm not going to tell my mom, no. But I'm just going. Oh man, I just want to see you. I'd love to catch up with a friend or two, but
Yeah.
she wants to trot it out. She's like, he's on a radio program that I don't listen to because it's just vulgar.
Exactly. That's the thing. It's like you have listened to my show, right? What makes you think you're going to get up there and do Seinfeld's act?
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, right there. Oh, talking about going up on stage. I thought of this when you were talking about that. I'm only afraid of two things: public speaking and ghosts. Get on stage, boo.
Oh, look at that.
That's how I feel.
I saw a ghost recently.
Please tell me about this.
Oh, I didn't tell you this with Sherry?
No. First
Last
of all,
weekend.
Dr. Sherry, please.
Dr. Sherry. Last weekend, we went to one of the islands out here in Seattle with a couple of friends, and there was this farm to table dinner at a farm, and I knew nothing about it, but it's one of those things. It was very low key, very relaxed, very, very cool. There were maybe 25 people, 30 people at this table. It was really nice. Driving home to try to get on the ferry, we got a little lost, and we're out on these, even though we're on an island, there's big trees around us, single roads, and it was it was dusk when we were doing this, and Sherry and I were driving, and she's in the front, I'm driving, and to the right, and then my friends were in the back. And Sherry and I were driving, and we see this guy walking across the street, maybe about 20 feet in front, maybe 20 yards in front of us.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of slowed down a little bit, but the guy wasn't looking. You could just see him, and he's walking at a weird pace going across the street.
Mm-hmm.
And Sherry and I both saw him, don't hit the guy type of thing. But as soon as we got to where he was, we went to look and see him, and he was gone. He was not there. And there was no place for him to go. It was creepy and eerie, and the way the guy walked across the street, kind of glided. He didn't look. He didn't do anything. And he was kind of tall and just kind of mowed and just kind of. It was, and Sherry and I both got goosebumps and like, what the fuck is that? That type of thing. It's crazy. So
I believe in all that stuff. My house is haunted as well. I say in the chaos in October, we get the donks and the listeners and everything to submit. I'll put out like something where they can submit a ghost story like that, maybe that they've encountered, because I've had that happen. I really have.
A lot of weird things happen.
I think I'm seeing a ghost right now down there in St. Augustine. I see a light of Jesus behind him. There he is. Oh, wait, is he in here?
I'm so sorry.
It's all right. What's
no,
up?
it's fine. We do have a bet going though. Was
What?
this a time difference issue? Was
No.
this a forgotten?
Thank you, James.
I put my baby to sleep, and I just completely have my phone alarm set. It's just blaring on the other side of the house. I just fell asleep after putting my
Sex was the
baby.
acceptable excuse.
Yeah, falling asleep is always a great excuse.
Yeah. Well, if it's Frankie, Frankie gets a full pass. That child can do no wrong.
She needs to be taken care of, Frankie.
Yeah. We love it. Well, you know what? Because it's Frankie, all is forgiven.
Well, guys, I have something that I want to talk to you guys about.
I'm so here for this. We've been waiting for you on this one, Tanner.
It's going to be a little almost. We're going to have to do a little self-reflection here. All right, and we're going to have to ask ourselves some serious, hard questions. About the Chaos Podcast. Right now, we've been meeting some cool people. Casey's here, all that kind of stuff. It's good to see everybody in the chat, all the familiar faces. And but if we want to turn this into a real job, where our future and our destiny is in our own hands,
yeah,
I think it's and now that I get to see what kind of money people are making,
How'd you see that?
Forbes has
Hanging out
released
with Forbes, Malcolm.
the 2026 highest paid podcasters.
We
And
did
there's
not make the
something
top
a
10.
lot of these people have in common, which I think we should adopt. The number one is obviously Joe Rogan. $82 million.
That is disgusting.
Okay. Number two is TBPN, John Coogan and Jordy Hayes.
What?
I think they do a daily streaming YouTube podcast thing. This is what I think they are. And they talk about tech business and things like that, but they stream for like 3-4 hours a day, 5 days a week. 70 million.
They're twitching, right?
No, I think YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Okay.
They are $70 million.
That is a load of cash.
Stephen Bartlett. Did anybody watch him? Does the Diary of a CEO.
No.
It's a talk show where he interviews successful people, and they're real long form interviews. $45 million. This guy, by the way, I don't want to knock him. All he does is ask everybody the same questions that everybody else has asked. He doesn't get any guests that no one else gets. He doesn't. There's this guy. He's likable. He does his work and everything else. But and just remember these names because there's a reason why I'm bringing this up.
Okay.
The other one is Ashley Flowers. I guess she does a show called Crime Junkie.
Yeah, you know who that is.
I listened to that one.
How much do you think she makes?
Well, I know they make a bunch, so I would say they make 120 million or something like that.
25
Well, the number
million.
one is 82 million. So
Yeah,
Okay,
Rogan.
so
That's Rogan.
so
I'm
then
gonna go,
if I deduct from them, I'd go 25.
I'm going 25 million.
all right. $42 million.
Jesus Christ!
Hey Lisa, what's up?
Lisa, I love that Lisa. He properly dog and picture, total win. High heels, big win because she knows you, and a nice wave.
Yeah, I think if this is the Lisa I'm thinking of, it's Lexus X.
Lisa Baker, yeah.
Let's see here. The next one, number 5 is Smartless.
Oh, I love Smartless.
Okay. Will Arnett, Jason Bateman, Sean Hayes, $37 million.
They need to stay in their own lane. That's bull crap.
There you go. Okay. The next is number 6, and that's Mel Robbins. She's the self-help guru thing.
I love her.
$35 million. Jason and Travis Kelsey are followed them at $35 million each.
Their stuff's fun.
Yep. Alex Cooper, Call Her Daddy. 32 million.
That's a nightmare too. There's tons of shows about how that place has become awful.
Political one, John Favreau, John Lovett, and Dan Pfeiffer and Tommy Viator, I guess it is.
Yeah.
Pod Save America.
Pod Save America, $28 million.
They're my favorites. And they're all former Obama speech writers and stuff like that.
Okay. The other one is Charlemagne the God. Radio guy doing his own podcast. Charlemagne is that's the Breakfast Club. He's making $27 million.
I see. He deserves it.
He works hard.
He works hard, and he's worked hard for a long time.
The next one, number 11, is Dax Shepard, armchair quarterback.
Undeserved.
$25 million.
Not a fan?
I think Dax is, I don't know. He's a cool guy, but is there a lot of substance there? I feel like he's just like a rich guy's or a rich famous lady's husband. He hasn't really achieved anything.
Yeah, I listened to it. He does put himself on a higher pedestal than I have him at. To me, he's like a B talent, maybe C.
Yeah.
But he puts himself in, and he'll be interviewing, let's just say, Dave Chappelle. And he'll go, comedians like us. Huh? What? You're not a comedian, dude. No, you're not like him. All right.
Yeah,
Stop.
he's like a race car guy.
Yeah,
he's like a
He's
motorcycle
car
guy.
Yeah, he loves it.
I like the guy. I just don't view him the way he views him, and let that be a lesson to us. We need to view ourselves a little better.
Well, I think it's really telling that this far down on the list, we got our first heterosexual man guy. He's buried in the list.
True. Number 12 is Amy Poehler. Good hang, $24 million.
Love that show.
Bill Simmons, that made his money in sports stuff. He works really hard. He's got a podcast, $22 million for him. Joe Budden, I don't know who that is. The Joe Budden podcast.
Hey, Joe Budden.
I don't know who he is. $20 million. Tucker Carlson, $20 million. Scott Galloway, who I really enjoy, he makes $19 million. He does a thing called the Professor G podcast.
So good. I'm a huge. I listen to all of his shows.
Andrew Huberman, $18 million.
Don't know it.
Pardon my take. Dan Katz and Eric Schollenberger, $18 million. And the other one, Giggly Squad, 2 girls, $18 million.
I've heard they just went on tour like a year ago, sold out tours everywhere they went. Giggly Squad.
What I was saying.
Yes.
Earlier.
Okay. So,
sold out tours.
All right. So here's what I was going to get after.
Yeah, maybe.
If we want to put ourselves into that category, we got to get ourselves a grift.
Oh yeah.
We need to not be so
genuine, nice.
Genuine and nice. Yeah. And want the best for others. We need to start viewing like Crouton Jones here. We'll get Crouton Jones on check that out on YouTube, by the way. We need to start getting people like Lisa and James and Stacy and Casey and all these other people,
Yeah.
We need to start viewing them as victims instead of listeners. And we need to start stealing from them.
Like all their money?
Because that's what most of these people are doing. I'm going to, Rogan, I've known Joe a little bit and I don't know the nowadays Joe Rogan, but I know that he went where the money was.
He's had guests on there that I've really appreciated seeing, like the guy, the UFO guy. I love that guy.
Oh, absolutely.
But my brother's been on this show.
Sure.
But I don't know. I think Joe, he's just, I mean, you guys remember News Radio? And he was the janitor on there? It's like, what an arc.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the other one's Stephen Bartlett. It's just they're a grift. Buy my book, buy my class, and that's what I mean by grift, people. Almost every one of these people has some sort of thing they're selling offline. Mel Robbins, buy my book, buy my plaid, get my Let Them tattoos, do this, do that. There's nothing that Mel Robbins is doing different than that Stephen Bartlett. They talk about the same stuff. Yeah. You can just interchange them.
We just need something to sell, like a spatula.
Now check this out.
Exactly. We need something.
I have an idea. Okay. I have an idea.
All right. What is it?
So how about I quit? I'm so close to finishing my master's in clinical mental health counseling, but right before I take the national exam, I just drop out. Right. So then I can be kind of refer to me as a counselor in training. And then because I did this summer, I took one class this summer, family and relationships. And I was such an odd duck out of water because I'm taking a longer time. So the cohort I started with, these are all new people who don't know me. And this teacher would have us role play as a couples counselor. And every time I'd be like, yeah, get divorced. This isn't going to work. Get divorced and burn the house down. I said that to every one of them. And the teacher knows me well enough to know I'm fucking around. But like the other students, like, this guy's going to make a terrible counselor. He just tells everyone to get divorced.
That's kind of what they need to hear sometimes,
But that maybe we could give off horrible advice, a spatula, and something like that.
Yeah.
We're the blow your life up guys.
I love Rich. I'm a chaos victim. The blow your life. Yeah, we should just have the chaos dustpan so you can sweep up your life and put it in the trash.
I'm sensing a sticker idea.
Hey, I've been watching this financial show with this stupid Caleb Hammer guy, and basically all he does now is get people that are terrible finance on, and he just yells at them. It's a perfect formula.
Like bar rescue.
But does he also sell other things? Courses.
Oh yeah. He's got a financial course, and he's got all this stuff.
Wait, boys, that's the move. Crypto. We haven't gone crypto.
Yeah.
Everyone does crypto. You can just make it up. We'll do tank coins.
I saw this guy. I'd love to pass this on, but it's not sinking down. It's not sinking. But this thing here, I don't know if you can see this or not.
You're using your
This guy here, you probably can't see it.
What is
Anyway,
that?
what he does, he's a guy that says he's a born again Christian, and he won't put anything in his mouth that have veins on it.
Oh yeah. Is this the Snicker guy?
No, this is not the sticker guy. This is he actually 3D printed a thing to put his Snickers bar in.
Yeah, the deveiner.
Yeah, and it slices the veins off the thing so he can eat them. I bet this guy, if this is real, if this is a real product, this is a product. This is something that we need.
absolutely.
This is the type of thing that we need.
Let's get let's make sure the donks out there too are throwing us some ideas. Stuff. I mean, supplements are always great. Supplements and gas station boner pills. You can't go wrong. You can't go wrong with those.
So I mean, I really do think that it's time to start concentrating on what we can offer. I mean, let's be honest. We're not going to do this show much longer if there's not an upside. So let's do that.
I'm getting 2 of these messages in 1 week.
Should we just hop?
What is this? Jesus, is it time?
I'm just saying.
Did you guys already talk about Uli Zong stuff?
The merger, yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Yeah.
There's just not too much more further report to Tank. And they said, we're telling you now so that when the for sale sign, because we're going to actually move the station to where the other merger company is. So it's like a mile up the road. And so, it's funny. Everyone's thinking about all these like wild things. And I'm like, I don't want to share a prop booth with some country guy.
You're going to have. Where is the other station at? Is it in town?
Yeah, it's just like a mile away, literally a mile away. So it's
is
not
it
far.
Is it nice or no?
I was only in there one time a long time ago when a couple of friends of mine that had a sports show would invite me in to make predictions because I know nothing about sports. So I'd like rate the uniforms. I'm like, these throwback uniforms are god awful. Bucks by 7. Like I just do that shit. And
well, I was just wondering what the new facilities are going to be like.
I don't know, but they have 5 stations. We have 4. That's 9. There'll probably be some shell game stuff going on. I feel very confident about Q and the Cave. We have good shows and we have good people and good sales. So, and I really do. I want to say this too. I trust our leadership and I believe in them. So
that's good. Because I really, I've been around a lot of radio people, and the staff over in Springfield are the best. They really are. Every one of you guys, even the people that aren't there anymore, like Casey. It's like
Casey made it work, man. Yeah. And in the shadows and the all the people that and these are all people that end up showing up at the subpar.
Yeah,
which is great.
Yeah,
which is great. Cool. It's over half sold out now.
Oh, it is. Oh, that's good to know. The Foursomes just went on sale. We have the Subpar Classic, which is happening at the 10th annual Subpar Classic, which is happening on September the 19th at Island Green Golf Club. And
sponsor, we have a title sponsor, Big Shots Golf.
Big Shots Golf. We're looking forward to being there again.
Do you guys remember Christina?
Was that last year?
No. One evening on the show, popped in, popped out.
Oh yeah.
After the show.
Yes.
No. Oh yeah.
There it is. You'll have to be a long time viewer, but anyway, she's the food and beverage manager for the Big Shots. She's now in a very healthy, functioning relationship. I'm stoked for her. But,
good. Glad we got her away from you.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Somebody. I also got accused not too long ago. They're like, "So who's the new boo?" I'm like, "Man, feral cat's got to be feral," and it's not fair to women who 90% of whom are looking for something stable, and I'm running around on 2 brain cells going like, want to hang out for a week and a half and then forget we ever talked.
Yeah, but that's a fun week and a half you're offering them.
Oh yeah. Oh, we'll have a great time, baby.
They're not going to feel bad about it. They're just going to kind of sweep it under the rug of their life,
Hopefully, though, it's a memory that dredges up once in a while, right? They're like, I've got to feel,
Thanks for the orgasm. I'll see you never.
Yes. Yeah, you guys not too long ago, people were coming out of the woodwork and just literally trying to hire me for Tomcat services. Not even hire me. And I was like, yeah, okay, I'm into that. And they have all like sort of moved on. It's almost like a refueling stop before they continued onto their.
And now there's nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm fine with it. Either way, I'm like, all right. Do you want this toy back, or is it mine now, or do I recycle? I don't even know what to do.
Yeah. Do I clean this?
Do you
or...
keep a separate drawer with things that people have left behind?
Maybe you want to come pick it up. You have a dishwasher. I don't have one. That's what you're supposed to do with those things, right?
Dishwashers?
Yeah, you're supposed to put the toys in the dishwasher.
Oh, I just dunk them in the toilet a few times. Called good.
Sick.
I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah, I don't know what the protocol is on that. Like, I was thinking the other day, I'm like, should I get some Tupperware and like label it?
Well, if you're anything like Oliver, you're just hang on to it for a while until that person goes on in life, then try to sell it.
I mean, I probably could. Yeah, come get your double-headed dog of death, or it's going online.
You know, I think that's one of the worst decisions I've ever made, Tank.
Letting him on to do that?
No, he wanted to do it. We wouldn't let him do it. Oliver Peck wouldn't wanted to give away Kat Von D's marital aid.
Oh.
Well, you think you should have let him?
Yeah, I just didn't want. She was so hot at that time as far as things. I'm going, I didn't want to be in the center of a controversial thing between him and her.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't want to be that guy.
So,
and now I wish we would have done it.
We were riding with Mr. Yeehaw Matt. We were riding on our trip to the airport, leaving the Jacksonville scenario, because Terry, you were a little behind, and Tane, you apparently lived there. So anyway, we were talking about Kat Von D. I'm like, man, yeah, I used to have such a huge crush on her, and then she went like hard Christian, like she's kind of gone like the Gwen Stefani route. And Lex was talking about, I guess you guys dealt with her, right, in the studio and stuff.
No, who?
You guys. Kat Von D.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yes.
Yeah. So I was just, it's funny that you said that right now, because I was like, oh yeah, Kat Von D. Like I used to have such a crush on her.
Oh, and rightfully so. And in person, she'll knock your socks off.
Mm. I hope she made a whole bunch of money, because she deserved it, whatever she's doing now.
Yeah, she was good. Looking at some of the people in the chat, hello to you guys. Thanks about the haircut. Noticing that. I appreciate the kind words.
Oh, yeah. I thought that it was getting cropped by the computer, but you're back.
Yeah.
Back. I gave up. The lady that cut my hair was very disappointed in me. Let's see here. This one here in Philic or whatever, Phil C, whatever it is. We have a radio station in the UK that started to fill a gap that all the majors ignored, and it's doing really well. I wonder what that means.
Maybe he's giving me a little bit of a, like, you know, hey, how's it going?
We have to buy his book to find out what that radio station is.
Yep. Crouton Jones is here because says I came here for the half-off boner pills. Thank you.
That's right. Yeah. I don't know who Crouton Jones is, but that is my favorite internet name I think I've ever seen.
Crouton Jones. Let us tell you who this is.
All right.
They when we were doing our show live from Panini Pete's in Alabama, he came in on the last break and tore the house down talking about his brand new show on YouTube. And it's called Crouton Jones. It's an animated series, and it started last night. I watched the debut. I think it was last night. I watched the debut episode. I'm going to watch it again because the first time I was watching, because knowing these guys that did it, I mean, that's Crouton Jones right there. That's a picture of him. And the very first, when I was watching this and all the animation and the buildings and everything else that they have, all I could think about, how are these motherfuckers doing this? You know, that's all I could think. And so now, it was so distracting to me. Like, how are they doing this? I want an intro for a show that I'm doing. I want a video intro of it. I can't do an 8-second video. And these guys have put together a whole damn episode, and it was so good. It looked so good, and so everybody go download that on YouTube right now. On YouTube. Crouton Jones.
Can I take a quick survey of both the co-hosts and the crowd in here? You ready?
Yeah.
Ting, unfortunately, came to the show late, but I feel like we're just catching up on so many. No. I think you gave us an opportunity. As I'm looking at the clocks, you guys cool if we go over for a while?
Sure.
I vote yes.
I got a few extra minutes.
Okay. Yeah, just because you give us the je ne sais quoi of the whole thing.
I didn't even finish that. I didn't even figure out I was late. I was brushing my teeth. I woke up and was like, oh, I brushed my teeth, and I realized like, luckily I wear a watch nowadays, and I was like, holy shit, I'm late.
It's a good
Can
feeling.
confirm he made me stay up with him and watch Starship Troopers, which is another movie we didn't talk about earlier, Terry. But he's like, oh, this is one of my favorites, dude. Let's watch. Now, I'm a guest. I will say this right now. Tim and his wife and amazing daughter are the best hosts. They're so nice and so kind. But like, I'm like, yeah, cool. I'm going to hang with Tate and watch Starship Troopers. That fucking shit.
I love it. I can see why
terrible
it's
movie.
Yeah.
It is Xbox. It is. Oh boy, you're probably watching it again, aren't you?
I always have it on. I love it.
It's so bad. Everybody in there is a Timu version of someone else. Like, what do we say? The protagonist. He's like the Timu. I was.
Yeah, everybody's scratch and dent actor.
Yeah. Except the one guy, Ironsides, Michael Ironside, Viper from Top Gun.
You guys. By the way, we got another response from our guy from the UK. It says we have a radio station UK. It started Phil Gavin. What he meant is all the main stations ignored the older listeners.
Yeah.
And they fired all the older DJs, the people that people grew up with and things like that. And they were really good, is what he said. And they had personality. Guess what? Now they found a home and they're kicking ass. Love hearing that.
Love that. Yeah. Well, it's just funny because like I think, like I said, everything's very fluid and we can talk about all this stuff. But I was meeting with a good friend of mine, Katie Mooneyham. She's been on the show before, not 6 foot Katie. Which, by the way, remember we had the show that she was upset. Remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, still with the dirt bag. So,
I've never seen a tall lady get so much crap. She's a good-looking lady.
She's amazing. She's amazing on every front, and that's the thing is,
not every front.
No, she's got a fucking hang up right here.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So anyway, my other Katie Mooneyham, the one that works for Field and Stream, I was telling Terry Tate that she's doing all the stuff. The Field and Stream car won the Brickyard 400. She's like, there's a picture of her kissing the brakes, and it's really cool. But she said, it sounds like you guys are facing what Field and Stream did at one point where, okay, we've always been a print magazine. Now, how are we going to pivot into being relevant and all that stuff? And now they're, they've got the bro country singers and the NASCAR stuff. And I think a lot of that is, just figuring out how to survive in a different era, but still have the same cool shit.
And you know what? We're not different. Our industry is not different than anybody else's. Everybody's, kind of struggling to see where they're going to fit in, things like that. And it's rough. It's tough to beat. By the way, Sasan needs some Quan, guys. He's got a big interview tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
Consulting getting in the medical industry. You got this, Sasan.
Hell yeah, you do, my man.
Damn right.
Man, that's going to be awesome. It's going to happen for you, Sasan. Don't even worry.
Sure.
This is there's our grift, not to Sasan. It's real for him. But what if we just gassed up everybody, no matter how bad the idea was? Like, you just come here for an affirmation that is completely unwarranted or warranted. Right?
Yeah.
It's just like, I'm going to start a rideshare business and call it Boober, but the ladies have to be topless. That sounds amazing. Like, or whatever.
Yeah. Listen, I'm here to support anybody's dreams.
I love it.
But there are times when you have to go, you know what? Something's got to give.
Oh,
I agree, yeah.
Issue a red card once in a while just to keep it real.
Yeah, you have to look at yourself in the mirror and go, am
Hey, you guys,
am I fooling myself?
do you guys believe in doppelgangers?
Yes.
I've seen some of myself before.
Especially in your community.
What community?
Okay.
The gay community?
The ginge.
The ginge community.
Oh yeah. Let me tell you a little something about riding with little road rage Tane. While he's busy, like having a freak out on the intercoastal, he's telling me how his people have been oppressed for so long because he's like, I'm a redhead, so I couldn't. Like by the time we got to where we're going, I'm like, damn, dude, the redheads have been oppressed. I guess we'll start a fundraiser for them.
Well, I was talking with a coworker who's black, and he's like, and we were talking. He's like, well, you're white, and I'm black, and I was like, whoa, I'm not white. I was like, they can't diss me forever, and then all of a sudden you throw me back in with white people. I'm redheaded. I'm other.
Yeah, he wanted to own the victim card.
Yeah, even white people don't claim you.
Exactly. That was my point. He's like, you know what? You're right. He's like, I have a redhead friend, and they have a whole different perspective too. So I'm gonna stop throwing you in with the white people, and that felt good.
Yeah, that's gotta feel good.
It
Yeah.
did.
Well-
I like how it extra smooth. I was like, yeah, I'm redhead.
Yeah.
What up, mother?
All right. Well, Tane's obviously he's found his own people just looking in his own camera. He's like, another good looking redhead.
But I do have a question for Tate. Our earlier pre-show texting. Did you get a new tattoo really or not?
I did, yeah.
Can we see it?
Yeah, I don't know if you're
It's
gonna
like an octopus sex tape or something.
That's right. It's an octopus. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see.
That looks like it's in such a painful location on your body, buddy.
Yeah, it's not good. I have an octopus that's engaging in oral sex with a woman.
What made you do that?
Hentai.
Well, this is an area of the Japanese suit where you put your joke tattoo, like in the corner. I don't have one on this side, but you usually put an erotic piece of art in your armpit.
And really, so this is tradition that it's a joke tattoo.
Yeah, traditionally you would get your whole suit and you'd have like diamonds cut out right where there's nothing, so that no one can see it when you lift your arm up, like if they were to see in your shirt or something. But then if you're fully tattooed, the last thing you would get was come back and get those armpits filled in with a little joke tattoo, an erotic piece of art.
I really like that there's a story behind it. It's not just like, dude, I like the thought of an octopus going down on a chick. Like,
there's a lot of different designs. There's this little like penis. There's these little penis monsters that a lot of people get. They kind of look like turtles. It's like a troll, but he's got a dick head. And I just didn't want another dick on my body.
I was gifted these from a friend.
He's got a dick on the inside of his.
Yeah, and I already got the one dick. So
what the?
I'm trying to show you guys. I was gifted these the other day by a friend.
That's a mushroom.
Yeah.
What are they?
Well, it's kind of like your shower curtain. This person thinks that I have an obsession with penis-shaped mushrooms.
Oh, it's not a salt shake or anything.
No, I mean I wouldn't be opposed to it, but yeah,
Okay.
drill some holes in it, I guess. Okay, so we were talking about doppelgangers. You know, I have 5 brothers. One of them sent me this. He's like, I swear to fucking God, I thought this was you. And this is one of the brothers I'm closest with.
Is it Kate?
Dude, that must be you.
That definitely is.
What the fuck was that?
I mean, never mind
the
the obviously homoerotic cake slicing montage.
Yes.
But I'll do it one more time just because even I had to be like.
Does he say is you? That guy?
Is
or
it Kate?
That guy.
That definitely is.
There's certain similarities, but yeah, I wouldn't say doppelganger.
Thank
Your
you.
beard is much nicer. I mean, we're going strictly on beard.
Yeah, your beard's good.
I didn't come here to compliment you. Don't stop.
Well,
Okay.
you compared to that slob, that guy's slobby. You've got a shape to your face.
Your brother hates you.
Yeah, that's the one I'm staying with in Santa Barbara. Maybe I'll kill him.
Nice.
Yeah.
No,
not-
don't kill him. When is that trip? That's coming up, huh?
That's coming up. Yeah, August 6th, Santa Barbara. You guys watch the Savannah Bananas?
Yes.
Yeah.
Read that. Let me know.
How often do you think the Savannah Bananas are hooking up with single moms?
I'd say every night and then
Every
10
freaking
more
night.
times.
Yeah.
Those dudes, I watched the game. Those guys are all ripped and jacked and talented and
Young.
gymnastical, young, wearing that goofy ass fucking mustache. Apparently, Terry, and you especially can appreciate this. Oh, 10-year-old too. I remember a time when we made fun of mullets after mullets were popular, and now it's all. If I talk to younger acquaintances, like, oh, I hope he has a mustache and a mullet.
Yeah, they like the mustache. They like the mullet. I mean, like I said, when I went into the chick that does my hair, and I said we're gonna go short. She was like really bummed out.
Yeah, I think we should all be like Tank. Just take up a new look every 2 weeks.
That's what I like to do. I like
You
to become
really do,
different
dude.
people.
You really do. Like you will, and this just lends credence. Oh, if I can tell this Jacksonville story, my favorite part of your guys' live show down there, when I got to speak before the amazing banana pudding episode, I got to confirm, because we always joke about Tain, working for the CIA. What does he do? Blah 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 blah. Hellfire missiles, and being able to say on radio, I have stayed at Taint's, and he has one Hellfire missile, and he's working on the launcher.
What's
and
that
all
old
of you are
one?
dead.
Was it
When
David one?
he finally gets enough triple D batteries, we're goners.
What do you mean it's an older one? Explain.
It's an old one. No one wanted it. It was dented and it fell off a truck. So instead of saying anything, I was like, I'll keep it.
Dude, your neighbor's a hoarder, though. You could totally put a Hellfire missile in that garage.
Yeah. Well, it's ground to air, so they're okay with it as long as they're not flying. Dude, I might be able to see some finally. I'm going to the United Arab Emirates.
Oh, lovely this time of year.
Oh, it's so beautiful this time of year. You can't even work outside this time of year. The king made it illegal.
Of course he did.
But I'm going to Dubai.
Oh my god!
And what are you going to do there? What do you mean you're going to see it?
I got some stuff I'm working on over there, so I may go in 2 weeks.
I got some stuff I'm working on.
Some stuff for the
Hey,
government.
oh Terry, when I was at Taint's house, there'll probably be a black helicopter landing here as soon as I say this, but I got to see what I'm calling Taint's jockey box, and I'm not talking about his sex drawer. This is what he takes on his trips when he goes on these trips. A big Pelican case.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And it was propped open, and I kind of looked over there, and I'm like, dude, I can't look in there. Just look at the surfboards. Look at the surfboards. Don't look in the box.
It's just tools. Yeah, I got this sweet case I fly with. It weighs like 70 pounds.
There was a laser transit in there. That I did see a laser transit, I think.
There's definitely a laser in there for measuring.
Of course.
For measuring. Okay.
For measuring how far away the enemy is on that boat.
Yeah. But that's my case. I'm so proud of my case. Earlier, like maybe 20 years ago in life, I saved this image of this surfboard maker that I used to like love. That I think he was the coolest guy, and he used to fly around with just these couple of tools in this case, and go and make all this money and go to all the different sides of the world and shape surfboards. And he would do it all with this case. So I'm like, one day I'm gonna have a case like that. I'm gonna do that kind of stuff. So. In the back of my mind, I finally get to make my own. It was a big day.
Dude. I have a Pelican case that I take some of my bingo stuff around in. That's cool.
Yeah. Feels good to show up with one of those things. You're like, where am I setting up at? Come on. Where do you want me?
The talent is here.
Where do I open up my office?
It's when like someone opens the bomb up on Mission Impossible and turns around and spins it to him. It's like that thing. Like, hey, look at this.
It's the briefcase in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, exactly.
It's your gold light. There was that. Oh, real quick, and I know we're getting probably towards the end. Terry's got to get up in about 2 hours, not just to pee. But anyway, you went to Maine?
For the record, I do not get up and pee at night.
You don't
At
do
all?
that
Not
because you
once?
take your grapeseed oil.
I just have never been that guy. I've never had to get up all night long and pee.
50. When I hit 50, and it's once. And what's funny is I totally turned into old man mode. I'm like, well, why don't I just shuffle around the house here and make sure the door's locked again? And the outdoor lights on. Like I make a shuffle somewhere between 1 and 3 a.m.
And you cruise around just to check the doors are locked.
Naked as a jaybird, yeah, flipping lights, scratching cat's ears, just like, well, Robert ain't out on the porch right now.
None of your sons would live with you anymore, right?
That's
No,
why.
I'm alone. I wouldn't do that with them.
Okay, I was just making
They
sure.
don't need that. No.
I don't want to hear about them living in a house of horrors one day.
No. It's a house of whores. Come on, get it right.
Well, thanks everybody in the chat. James, But funny stuff. Is he going to buy something?
I like that. I like that
He's
one.
doing
a
some
lot.
jokes. Look at that. Love it.
Yeah. So So anyway, it's Terry, thanks, and of course Tank. So when are you going in 2 weeks? Do we have time to meet next week?
Yes, we do, and I am so sorry again, guys. Like I know we missed the last week, and I was all pumped on this week, and I blew it again. So
Well,
I'm
no,
down on myself.
your
right now.
paycheck from Chaos will reflect.
You missed the my Kansas story.
Oh, do you want to do it again?
Sure. Hold on. Let me upload the video.
You got to put it back in the room. Sorry, I took it
Kansas
out.
the band?
Yeah. Hold on. All right. Hold on. Here we go.
Let me know when you're. Do you want to
It's
preface it
named
one more time?
Okay, so Sherry and I were walking through the park and we saw this tape. And Sherry made me look at this.
Just a drop of water in the Memphis. All we need.
Okay,
I love that.
so
Well,
Sherry,
you're not going to love this in a minute.
Sherry, because we know one of the guys in the band in Kansas. We've known him he just retired after 30-something years in the band. You know him too, don't you know Billy Tate?
No, I never met him, but I've
Talked to him before. I mean, I guess he's come in, but
Oh, a bunch of times. So it's just a great guy. So Sherry says, video that and text it to him. So I texted it to him and I said, I said, you want me to sue these hacks? And he texted right back, yes, Terry, sue the bastards. That's probably one of the worst versions of Dust in the Wind that I've ever heard, except for the one that I did in your studio in Jacksonville when we had a trumpet solo.
oh, that might have been me.
It was you on the trumpet. I thought it was you on the trumpet.
I think it might have been, yeah.
You.
Dude, so I would love to talk to him now because I've heard so many interesting facts about that song being his just warm-up song that he used to just practice, warm up on the guitar.
Yeah.
So I would have so many questions if I met him now.
No, he's a great guy. So it was a very fun interaction I had with him once again. And then he remembered that. I had to think back. I think that was Tane on the trumpet or trombone or something.
God,
There it is.
man.
That's the band name right there. Chains Trumpet.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
All right, guys. Well, thank you very much. Everyone is going to be up and at 'em, I guess, tomorrow. Correct?
Yep.
Catch Lex and Terry everywhere.
Yeah, you
Terry's
too.
going to take some Metamucil.
I have a child parent conference tomorrow with my daughter at school. She's 3.5, so I don't know what they're going to tell me, but
Is
You
it-
tell her that Uncle Uli will fly in and testify on her behalf.
I might need that.
I'm
Is
here
it a-
for it.
Is it because you think she's doing something bad or what?
I know she threw a book at somebody today. I think that has something to do with it.
Uh-oh.
She's going to be a judge. She threw the book at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently I know that she missed because I didn't get an incident report, but I know she threw the book.
So you need to work on her aim then.
Yeah. Also, she's saying fucking all the time
I
now.
love that.
Okay, so
I did not do that.
What if she threw the book at somebody and you say, well, why did she do it? And what if she had a legit reason to do it? What if it was a boy picking on her?
No, that's exactly what she did. She's like, well, they hit me. And they're like, no, she didn't. She's just saying that because she knows it justifies everything.
Uh-huh.
So she's already figuring out the ways to get around it as a girl. Like, well, if he hit me, I can hit back,
Yeah, all right.
That's my girl right there. That's my girl.
Well, I look forward to the update right there, Tate. Thank you, man.
I got to
Thank
do
you,
some real
everyone else.
parenting.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone else, for this. And I'm going to